Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at my 68th Master Grade, the Gundam OO Quanta, from the Gundam 00 movie, Awakening of the Trailblazer. And Bandai surprised us with this one. There's going to be no December kit this year, so this is the last kit of the year. And nobody was expecting OO Quanta, but here we go, Master Grade OO Quanta. Now when you open up the package, first thing you notice is you got two plates of clear green. And these parts are very, very nice. They do a lot of etching into them, a lot of detailing, most of which unfortunately you can't see on camera, but they detail in lines, they detail in OO Quanta in certain places, OO Q in other places. It looks really, really nice, these parts. Now the frame on this kit is very impressive. You get posability just about everywhere you can imagine, in some places you couldn't. And unlike its predecessor, the Exia, every one of the joints is nice and strong. There are no loose parts. Very, very good inner frame. And the detail is very impressive. You can see the lines there for a LED light to shine through. And they really detail out the lines. They're really nice. And there you can see the chest all armored up. You do have a fair bit of panel lining to do on this kit. Not a ton, but you're going to have to do some. LED lights, this kit does not come with LED lights. Like the Jinx before it, it comes with an order form for LED lights, which you can order away for if you live in Japan, and since I don't, I'm pretty much screwed. You can, however, use the LED lights that came with the add-on pack with the Exia, and they fit in just fine, but they really should have thrown in some LED lights with this kit. As you can see, the LED lights look very nice. Here we have it in the dark, and this sucker shines bright. The head is extremely impressive on this kit. A lot of detail was put into the head. You do have some lining to do on the face and on the side of the head. Nice big grooves. But they got lots of clear green parts. It looks really nice. The arms are kind of neat. They are not matching. The left and the right are different. This is the asymmetrical view of this kit. But you get a huge bend. You see you got a double bend at the elbow. And then a double bend at the wrist. You see there's one bend and a second bend at the wrist, and of course the wrist bends sideways, so incredible posability out of the arms. Legs, same deal. Huge poses out of the knees. The ankles, very strong, unlike the Exia, and very posable. And the balance is also very, very impressive on this kit. And again, lots and lots of detail on this kit. You get those vents on the back. I absolutely love those green sections there. On the side of the leg with the etching in, there's a sticker beneath that. It looks very, very impressive. And here you can see the whole thing put together with, again, the shoulders offsetting. Gives that asymmetrical look. If we're talking about just the Gundam, this is the kit of the year. However, we're not talking about just the Gundam. We also have to factor in the accessories. First, the backpack / shield. This actually does hook on the back, so if you have the LED lights in there, you got to turn on the LED lights before you put that on. It does attach all right onto the back. It can fall off occasionally if you're doing too much with it, but that's not a huge problem. The shield opens up and reveals a second GN drive in the shield. And if you line them up as so, you can have the LED light coming through both. And that does look rather nice. As for the shield itself, as big as it is, it really doesn't affect balance all that much. I mean, it is a little side heavy, but considering what I was expecting, it ain't that bad at all, really. GN Sword 5, two huge green pieces make up that. The handle bends and has this plug-in that plugs into the arm that works just fine. It turns into a gun mode as well. And either way, the kit holds this just fine. You also have these GN Sword bits. You get two short blades, two medium-length blades, and two long blades. And all of these blades have a handle, so you can use them individually. They also formed together on the GN Sword 5 to make this huge GN Sword, which is, almost double the height of the kit itself. It's absolutely massive. Now this looks neat and all, but there's not a whole lot you can do with it. You can turn it sideways and create a gun as well, but to hold it, they give you this mini action base, similar to the blue and red Astray frames, but this sword is just too heavy to do anything with. So you put it somewhat vertical and down she goes. There's not a whole lot you can do with this thing, but we have another problem involving the bits, which I'll get to in a minute. Holding the GN Sword 5 alone is no problem whatsoever. You can hold that at full extension. Arms and shoulders are plenty strong enough. No worries there. Now here is where the rubber meets the road on this kit. The GN Sword bits attach into the shield itself, which is fine except for this bit back here. The big section just clamps in there with no problem, but this little bit on the side has a hook into it. And when you try and take that hook out, or at least for me, I broke it on the first shot. Glued it together, tried it again, same deal, broke it on the first shot. So it's in there, it's never coming out. So this is a horrible flaw in this kit. Big design flaw. On the upside, plenty of posability out of it. No real balance issues. You can do all sorts of neat things with this kit. The shield you can bend at a huge angle and it doesn't really affect the balance all that much. Decals, I do really like the decals on this kit. They keep the asymmetrical look. You get some decals for one shoulder, you get the decals for the knee, you get the celestial being symbol on the shield and a couple other places. More decals on the back, and the decal keeps up on the shoulder. Looks real nice. Personally, for me, I'm going to put this sucker on an action base. Attaches a multitude time better than the Exia did. No problems here. And there you see next to its predecessor. Basically, the OO Quanta fixed every problem the Exia had, but it created a new one. Final thoughts on this kit. This was close, guys. This was real close to being Kit of the Year. If we're talking about just the Gundam, it beats Wing. But that huge problem with the GN bits on the shield, getting it on there is fine. Getting them off, at least for me, first shot, it broke it. And if a part breaks right out of the box, it automatically takes it out of Kit of the Year contention. Still a good kit, still gets a thumbs up, but it has one major league flaw on this kit. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Hope you found it informative. Please stay tuned for more. Always got more reviews coming. Please leave a comment. You guys know I love reading them. And if you got any questions, I'll answer them as best I can. See you next time, guys. Oh, and one more thing. So explain to me, why are there brackets in your name? Because the brackets make me cool. Okay.